Okay, I'm back. I've got some progress made. Got her back together. And no, I ain't cleaning this thing. I'm cleaning some parts as I go, but most of it I ain't worried about. But one thing that I wanted to do before I put this together was, where's it at? Right here. This is the points in the coil. And see how those two are already slotted? The top hole and the bottom hole. I'm going to do that to this one so I can advance this timing a little bit. And it should spin right on there. So I'm just going to grind that out and then put it on and give it, I don't know, maybe 2 to 3 degrees advanced, just to give it a little extra ignition timing. But yeah, I'm going to get that done and I'll be right back. Alright, so there it is. I just took one of them little carbide bits and rounded it out. Oblonged it, I guess. So now when I put it on there, it'll move. I'll show you. Okay, so now with that moved out, right here's where it was. It did sit right there. Now it's gonna sit down a little more. It's not much. I don't know if actually that'll make much of a difference or not, but I might grind that out a little bit more. Yeah, this should be enough, because it's all working off of. If you look at it, that's actually moves a pretty good amount. But I don't know. We'll find out. I'm hoping that helps. Alright, I'm going to get back to putting it the rest of the way together. Okay, so in the process of putting this back together, I was looking at the reed and it was like a little more proud above the mating, or the flat surface that it pushes up against. And so I decided to take it apart, and I'm glad I did, because that little piece of sawdust was stuffed right here. You can see how much is still stuck on there, and that was keeping the reed out, and that's up where it connects, you know what I mean? So that was really springing that up this way, keeping it open, probably not sealing at all, honestly. So I'm glad I checked that. And if you look at this, you can see how far off it was. It was barely touching on one side, and on the other it was completely shutting. So when I put this back in there, I'm going to cockeye it over this way a little bit to try to even that up. And I'm going to clean in between all these, because the back of this was all rusted. So I think cleaning that up is going to help a lot. So, always check your reeds. Make sure there ain't no sawdust behind them. Alright, now you can see that reed sits down nice and flat now. Before it was about like that. You could see a gap. But now, nice and tight. You see there's like a secondary one up in there. That one, I bent it around the shape of my finger, so that way it was more shaped like this, pushing down on this one when I tightened it, when I put this bill back on. So hopefully I don't have no problems. Hopefully them screws stay in. I don't have no Loctite. I checked it and it was hard, so I gotta get some Loctite. But getting there, on track. I'll have this thing together here shortly. Well, it's getting closer and closer to being done. The saw's all the way assembled, but I'm sure glad I took this apart, because Look at all that. I ain't never seen one that bad before in my life. Ever. That's awful. Alright, so I'm excited and irritated at the same time a little bit because got a major gas problem. It is leaking like crazy out of the gas tank. But another cool thing is I just fired it up. First pull it started. I was kind of excited about that. But I'm gonna go get a log put in the splitter. Do a couple cuts. I need to go get a screwdriver. That chain sucks. Oops, what do you got? That's the chain. And, honestly, I forgot to use the oiler. That's okay, it didn't. It's still spinning pretty free. Yeah, that chain, I don't like it. Has a factory grind on that Carlton. I don't like it. And I don't think I accomplished much by doing anything to this saw. Maybe, maybe not, I don't know. Let me show you these chips. This is weird. Look at these things. Real fine chips. That chain sucks. And then underneath there, them chips are gone. But yeah, real tiny chips. It's kind of the nature of hickory sometimes too, though, really, when it's starting to get dry. Well, thanks for watching me waste a bunch of time.